Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Wednesday. How is everybody doing this morning? Hello, Angela. Hello, Callie is in the house. Hi, Tuli. How's it going? Hi, Mandy. And Lori's here. Be at the dentist. Oh, okay. No worries, but hopefully you'll get to catch either the replay or part of it towards the end there. I hope you guys are doing well. So, before coming on, I just basically hoovered something. Now I'm drinking it down with coffee. I was like, chew, 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 and go live. So what are you guys working on today? I was playing Yarn Chicken this morning and I lost. Basically, I'm working on Rizzo's coat. I'm making Rizzo the Rat from the Muppets book. And yes, there's a lot of ends to tie in. So this is like his little coat so far. And I didn't have much black. I had the bottom and then didn't realize, but I was like, oh, sweet, I made it all the way across. And then all of a sudden I get to this top area and I'm like, oh no, I need to use it again. So I tried and I lost. So I know that I have more in my tubs, but I don't really want to go through and dig through my tubs right now. So I found this random thing. I don't really know what it was at any given point, but it's not a lot, but I don't need a lot. So I'm just going to frog this and just use this. So, hey man, we got to do what we got to do, right? Hi, Lana. How are you doing today, my dear? So yes, I will be I'm trying to pick the knot out. Of course, it's black, which makes it even harder to see where the knot starts and ends, but I'm doing what I can. I know, right, Callie? Oh, man. The minute I caught it, though, it poofed into thin air. Like, it didn't stay. It didn't stick around, kind of like our snow this morning. Yeah, we had a little tinge of snow. I mean, I think you could call it snow. It was like chunky rain, basically. But it's too warm for it to actually, it's not warm. It's like 38 degrees, 40 degrees, something like that. So it's too warm for it to actually stick, though. You threw one at me, too? Oh, my gosh. I need a 4-weight, Lana. Hi, Melissa. Working on a heart pillow, going to lurk and get some done while grandkids are napping. Yep, you got to do what you got to do when they are napping. Totally get that. Oh my gosh, could I have tied a tighter knot, you guys? What the hey? Hi, Bailey. Oh, thanks for watching the replays. You should say hi in the chat, and then I know you're with me, Bailey. How are you, my dear? Your channel's doing very well. I love seeing that. And hello to Sam. How are you this morning? You're working on your, what is it called? Is it knitter versus knitter, something like that? That you were doing? Okay, there we go. All right, guys, this is all I got. Let's see if we can make this work. I think we can. I really did not need that much more black, but I was like, this isn't going to last. This isn't going to last. Okay, thanks, Lana. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Let's grab our new black. I just needed just a little tiny bit more, but I found just a little tiny bit more, so we should be good to go here. I'll have a couple more ends to tie in, but that's all right. Thank you. I was going to say knitter versus knitter doesn't sound right because I'm pretty sure they're crocheting, but I couldn't, my brain would not conjure up that title. Thank you, Callie. So I am working on Rizzo, and Rizzo looks terrifying right now, you guys. I'm going to admit, and I'm going to admit this to Drew on Friday too. He looks terrifying until he doesn't. And right now he's still terrifying. So the reason is because it's so funny because when I'm making up his face and everything, you know, he tries to make it so you are going in order of when you'll need to make these things. So you make the arms, you know, so you have them ready to go. So when it's time to attach them, they're done. They're good to go. Yay. So, but the thing is that what I'm trying to wrap my head around is how he thought to structure it like this because he has you add in the bottom jaw mouth part, and it's built in, but not the nose part, right? So he has like no face because, right, his eyes are going to be attached to the eyeballs because that's how Muppets are, right? Muppets have the like bubble eyes on their heads. So they're all separate. He looks terrifying right now, you guys. I'm just looking at him. I'm like, let's just hide his poor face. He's got like no eyes. He just has a bottom jaw, poor thing, you know. You got to make like the nose separate. You make obviously the ears. You make his little eyes separate, and then you make the eyelids separate, and then the eyes will kind of fit into the eyelids and such. So anyways, I needed to attach them, but yesterday when I was working on him, I didn't have my yarn needle around. So you guys get to see the scary face version. Oh my gosh. Hello, Yarn Life. How are you? Finished your first Granny Square cardigan. Yay! Good job, good job. Oh my gosh. How fun. What colors did you pick? That's exciting. It disappears the farther you throw. Yeah, right? You should just bring it over, Lana. It's not that much of a drive, right? Probably like, I don't know, 13 hours or something from where you are. Oh my gosh. Didn't miss much of what, Melissa? Did I miss something? I don't know. Working on a heart pillow. Okay, maybe I didn't miss anything. All right. That's awesome. Yeah, send me a pic, or you can go on our Facebook group and you can drop it in there if you're not already on there. Let me get the link real quick. I might have it now down below. You could check there, but I can also just pop it in the chat if I just get over here, and I'll grab it there and I'll copy the link. Here we go. So let me pop that in there for you. Then you can show us what your cardigan looks like. I want to see it. Hi, Marie. I like the new picture. Cute. Hooker versus Hooker. Oh, you finished. Oh, are you supposed to tell us what it is, Sam? Are you supposed to tell us? I heard this morning it was like, it's all hush hush. You can only tell us like the color you're using. Right? Where he is right now, Lana, reminds me of something from Stranger Things. I think he just fell right out of that show. Hi, Amber. How are you? I hope you're doing well this morning. Thule, I finished my first 6-day star blanket yesterday, legit 1 hour after Shine's Live ended. Thule, how many days did it officially take you? I know it says 6 days, but did it happen in 6 days? I feel like it's been a little longer than that. So, and now you're making a new one, so you started on a new one. Oh, it's okay, Bailey. I get it. I'm so happy you got to come say hi, though, for sure. Yeah, you're busy with all the things, I'm sure, the farm and also your channel being able, you know, you're growing it. So that always takes up a lot of time. So yay. Yeah, isn't that a nice feeling, Thule, when you finish a project that you've been working on for so long, or maybe for 6 days? Hey, it doesn't matter if it's 6 hours or 6 days. It's nice to get done with something, right? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm working on Rizzo. I've basically got most of his bits made. They're all like that, of course. And then I'm working on his coat because I wasn't ready to sew him yet. So, and then because I ran out of black, I started the arm. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep going with everything that I possibly can make progress on. So I have his jacket to finish. And oh my gosh, it's just the jacket. Oh no. I skipped the legs because at the time I didn't have the yarn on hand. So I do need to make his 2 legs, finish the jacket, and then stitch them all together. So I'm hoping to get him done before the interview on Friday. Hi, Margaret. How's it going? Hope your day is going well. So you might notice I've got a whip here. This is Shy's cardi that Hexie Rack cardigan, which I'm going to work on tomorrow during tomorrow's live, because I have to make progress, you guys. I've not been able to work on it because I'm hauling my booty to try to get these 2 characters done. I may or may not have shown you, but I did finish Kermit. Did I show you guys Kermit? You just hit 70 subscribers. Yay! So I did finish little Kermie here. Isn't he cute? I made him. My daughter's like, he's mine. And my husband's like, wait, he was supposed to be for me. Because my husband's favorite character is Kermit. Mine is Rizzo. Not how he looks now. Maybe once his face is on. I got to make his little bag of jelly beans somehow. So I'm going to work on that too. But yeah, so I've got to make those. And the Hexie wrap I'll work on tomorrow. And then we've got the ones that were from the book review here. So if you guys haven't checked that out, that's on the channel. So that's a lot of fun. And I actually had a person had said they made the snitch, worked out great. Then they made Pomona and found they did the same thing I did on the hair. And so it's just funny. It's like, it feels good to know that I'm not the only one that misinterpreted the direction. You know what I mean? Like we're in that same club. So yeah, Kirby's so cute. I love him. And I believe, so one of my amazing members, Rebecca, she alluded to the fact that she had sent me something. And then when we were having our chat during our members live recently, we were talking about Kermit and how cute it would be if he had his little banjo, which he's shown in the book holding like a doll-sized banjo. And oh, how cute that would be. I'll have to look and see if I can find one. And Rebecca's like, I might have sent you one. So I just saw that my P.O. box has mail. So I will need to go get that later. So I'll have to take some pictures of him with his little banjo. So cute. Anyway. And then we have our Valentine's Ladybird here, Ladybug, that is going to be a giveaway I'm doing on Valentine's Day. And I had told you guys that what I'm going to do is fill this little mailbox here with the names of my members. And so I've written the names down of my members so far. So if anybody joins the membership between now and Valentine's Day, I'm going to add your name to this mailbox here, and then we'll do the drawing on Valentine's Day and see who wins the ladybug. So this is the little ladybug that we did the pattern for her. She's got overwings and underwings that are heart-shaped, and then she has these little loops here that will go around her feetsies here. So that way, if you want the wings to stay down, then you just put these little cuffs on her, and come on, there we go. Here we go. So now that she's got her little, it's like almost like using your wings as a blanket, right? So we have that as well. So yeah. Isn't it cute? Hi, Kimmy. How are you? How's it going? Okay, so the 6-day star blanket took Thule 12 days. That's still really good, Thule. I think it would have taken me longer, so props to you on that. And Margaret threw some yarn in Toka's window. Marie's getting some yarn. Yay, that's exciting. Oh, me too, Helix. Is it Helix or Helix? How do you want to be called? I'll call you however you want. It's nice to see you here in the live. Hopefully you'll subscribe and you can catch me on my other lives. So I have one, basically I'm doing Wednesdays and Thursdays now. I will be going live at this time, same time. And then I go live with my members. Well, we do like a Zoom meeting, so it's more of a hangout. And we do that. Usually it's Fridays or Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so an hour earlier. Okay, let me make sure I don't do more than I need to here. Okay, change to black. I did that. Okay, 18 of them. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. See, I would have kept going, but I don't need to do that. Okay, so now we're just going to fasten off. See, I barely needed black, you guys. I barely needed it, so I have more than I need. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. There we go. So now we can just keep working on his sleeves here. Been a day or two. I know. How you doing, Joanne? It's good to see you. Yeah, if you guys want to drop your channels, you can drop your drops as Mama G and Rusty say, which I think that's so cute. So just put in the word drop and Nightbot will assist and put your links in. Hi, Coley. How are you? It's good to see you. Lurking doing chores. Awesome. So this week I decided to start exercising, which I hate exercising, you guys. I do. I really do. It's not my jam. The last time that I was able to really get in shape, I started doing Zumba on YouTube. So I'll put a video up and I'll start doing the Zumba class, right? For 30 minutes. It's just 30 minutes of cardio. And so I started it on Monday. And the only time that I could figure on making it work into the schedule so that I'm actually going to want to do it, or not want to do it, but like push myself to, is right when I get up. I just have to get it over with. So I get up at 5, I throw on my workout outfit, I go downstairs when everybody's asleep, I pop up my laptop, I find a video, and then for 30 minutes, when it's not too loud, I do my Zumba. And so I've done that 3 days now, and I feel very happy with myself that I'm, getting that going. But hopefully I'll start to see some progress, because I was trying just eating better and all that, and it's just not working. So I think my metabolism's like, I'm old, I'm not going to work for you. So you better kick it up a notch and do something else. So I'm going to give it a go. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I will get healthy. I just want to be healthy and not, feel so many aches and pains and stuff. So that's where my goals are. And I still need to get rid of the baby weight from 8 years ago almost. Better late than never, right? Yes, that would be awesome. Yeah, joining. You're going to become a member, Tuli? That's awesome. Oh, I can't wait. Hey, as soon as you become a member, we're going to throw your name in. I'm going to read my members' names off here. We'll just do a few at a time, and then I'll fold them up and put them in there. So we've got Scandalous Creations, Sandra Carlton. She's going to go in there. We've got, so we're going to just fold them up, stick them in. We've got Kel's Crochet Corner. She's going in the mailbox. Why are you throwing yarn at me? Helix says. So that's what we call subscribing to your channel. So throwing yarn in your window, putting yarn at your door, chucking yarn through your window. There's many ways we could say it, but basically if yarn is thrown your way, that means that you've got more subscribers. Hi, Crafty Witch. How's it going? I am making the jacket, which is giving me Thriller vibes. I can't lie about that. You guys remember Thriller? Did you ever see the Michael Jackson video for Thriller? So good. Sonia Creation. Sonia, you're going in. I'll name off a couple more now, and then we'll do more next time here. So we've got Ricky, and I can't remember. I still don't know how to say that, guys. Dash Tack has fibers. It's a Star Trek thing. All right, Ricky, you're going in. There we go. All right, we got MDL Crochet. That's Michael. Tunisian Crochet. If you guys are interested in learning Tunisian, I will not be doing Tunisian on the channel because Michael will put me to shame anyways. I don't even know how to Tunisian. Michael's going in. Here we'll do Fortunate Creations Kim. We all love our Kim around here. Yeah, drop each other's channels. That's right. All right, we'll do one more now, and then we'll do some more next later. Steven, you're going in. Steven's in Sweden, you guys. All the way from Sweden. He's going in the mailbox. All right. Boop. All right. I've got my wad of my members. I'll read you guys all out here, but in order to also be productive, we'll take breaks. But yes, anybody that joins, I'm going to write your name down. I also have a stack of blank ones, so I will put your name down and we'll throw that in there. So we're going to do giveaways periodically. around the channel, and my members will have their names put in, which is just a little perk. Thule, drop your channel, my dear. Put drop in the chat, and Nightbot will help with that. So I am working on the coat, and no, it doesn't remind anybody of Thriller. Am I the only one? Pretty sure that's what, well, I don't know actually when Rizzo came into the Muppets. Was he originally in the Muppets? I feel like he was a newer character, and which means that this actually might be based off of Thriller, which would be really funny. I would enjoy that. That would make me happy. Come in and teach you or us some Tunisian. You've never heard of Tunisian, Lana? I mean, you've probably heard me mention it, right? That's right. Lana knows. Lana knows. I bought a set of hooks. I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas. So indirectly, no, I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas. But I got a set of Tunisian hooks, you guys. Oh, look at those shiny guys. I didn't get the expensive ones yet because I don't know if I'm going to like Tunisian. If Michael's listening, I'm sorry, Michael. I don't know yet. I've never tried it. I probably will. I can't imagine not, but it's good to try things out, right? So, crochet a spoonie. I like that. Yeah. Sam, you really should go for your 6-week postpartum check. It's only been 30 years. 30 years too late, right? Well, it's kind of like Rebecca Yarn Basket Toys. She was here earlier. She's getting dental stuff done, I think. But anyways, she has been working on a blanket that was a bunch of hexagons that she made up from scrap yarn 20 years ago. And so she's finally stitching them together after 20 years of them sitting as little hexagons. I find that really funny. I think my oldest whip, since I've been crocheting for about 15 years, is probably 14 or 15 years old. There's definitely some in there. So, hiya, Breezy. How's it going? Which one, Thule? Are you talking about the, which channel are we talking about? I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. You have to like stop me. My brain just keeps going. If you're talking about Tunisian, that's MDL. So you'll just put in MDL crochet and you'll find Michael's channel. MDL crochet. He's probably here lurking. He's usually working on all his things. He's got like lists and lists of things that he's going to do for his channel, which is awesome. And what did I miss, Crafty Witch? You said same helix. Okay. Helix through yarn at Crafty Witch. Oh, good. Okay. See, you picked it right on up. Oh, I love it. Right? Isn't Thule's blanket really pretty? I love the star blanket. You guys tossing yarn at each other. I love this. All right. Let's see how, let's not do more than I need to. So let me count how many rows I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I'm on the last one. Nice. Oh, I love this. Now that I've thought of Thriller, now I can't unsee that, right? I got it in my head. We tried to introduce Lizzie to Thriller. My parents and my dad one evening, he's like, Lizzie, you got to see this. You got to see this. So he pulls it up on his laptop, the Michael Jackson video and stuff. And we're all nostalgically sitting there watching. And Lizzie's like on her hoverboard thing. And she just keeps leaving. Or like, wait. This is a good part. This is a good part here. Come around the island, do another lap. We're like, can you just hold still for, well, it is, what is it? 20 minutes or something, 30 minutes. But anyways, I think it's weird. I don't know if this is a kid thing or what, but she has a hard time when she hears a song and she likes a song, but then she sees who sings it, or it almost like takes the magic away for her, I think. It's kind of funny. Your ears were burning, weren't they, Michael? I think I dropped your channel in the chat. I think that like summoned you. Michael was over on the Crochet Crowd, Mikey's channel this morning with Ola Joe. It was really good. Little kind of spur of the moment. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it an interview, but it was kind of an interview. It was really fun though. Hi, Winsome. How are you, my dear? Right, Lana? Yeah, his ears were burning. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I feel like, did I go further than I needed to? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I just got to get back around to where the initial starting tail is, and then we'll be good. I just kind of kept it going. I didn't even put a stitch marker. I was like, nah, I'll just count the rows. Do you guys do that? Yeah, wasn't that a good one? I called into the YouTube void, Michael, and out you came. I know, he does. Yeah. I did too. Oh, yeah, Michael Jackson as a little kid, he was the cutest little thing. And then I loved Thriller. I mean, he went through a period of time where he was still like amazing. And then, you know, I mean, it's definitely all about like the mental health thing, right? Because I think his inability to love himself and all the stuff that he got done, it just, in the end, it was like too much for him. He was such an amazing singer though, and I thought very handsome man, and cute little boy. You know, he didn't need to get all that work done. Hey, Pet World. I am working on a coat with lots of ends at the moment for my scary looking Rizzo because he doesn't have a face. So I'm gonna divert your eyes, you guys, if you're squeamish. But here is, I think it came out of Stranger Things. Oh, he's a rat without a face. So, oh my gosh, that's true, Callie. That's very true. Yeah. Despise stitch markers unless it's a big project. Well, with Amis, you kind of, I mean, I don't know what normally you're working on, Crafty Witch, if you do amigurumis, but because you're going in the round, it's more necessary, I think, especially if you're doing a lot of changing colors, that kind of thing. But I got these really cute stitch markers, you guys, from Big Twist. And so I have this one that I started using. I've never had anything, I mean, I don't know that I'd call these bougie stitch markers, but they're more bougie than those little plasticky ones. So, you know. Hi, Ricky. Hugs to you as well. Your name, if you do the replay or you watch the beginning, Ricky, has already been put into this mailbox. I am slowly putting people's names in. Michael, yours has already gotten put into this mailbox as well. This is to win the Ladybird sitting right here. So this is our little Valentine's giveaway for members. You were a kid when he was a kid. Yeah. My parents just, I mean, they loved his music. And so I grew up with hearing his music and everything. So it was good times, good times. Okay, I need to do something with the sleeves. Oh no, you guys, oh no, this is bad. I have to do a black ring around both sleeves. I don't know if I have enough black, you guys. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's his nose. Hang on. Hang on, bear with. Although, having said that, I'm pretty sure, did I make 2 noses? I was kind of playing around with the nose thing. All right, hang on. Nope, it's this one. Okay, so this one I'm going to cut away. I'm only going to keep what I really need. I'm not going to get them to be long. I'm playing Yarn Chicken for those that have just joined with the black yarn. Oh, there's no way that's going to be enough. No. Anyway. Sarcastic to make some garbage pail kids next on my list. Wow, that's bringing back memories. She plastic stitch mark. Marie, this is the first time I've ever owned anything besides plastic stitch markers. And they were all, it's from Joann's. They were on sale. I think like regular price were $7.99. So for all of them, you know. So they're really not bougie. They're pretty cheap. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Showing you some Minecraft. Hey, I get it. My daughter likes Minecraft. My son does too, but I would say she's much more into Minecraft. Winsome, I'm going to work on the hexie tomorrow. I have it right here. Right here. There's Rebecca. Hello. How's it going? Okay, so we're going to do more yarn chicken. It's not going to go well for me today, I think. I might be able to find another one of those little, whatever that was I was making that I that I frogged when we first started here. Might be able to find another one, but if nothing else, I will find the skeins. They're just in tubs and I don't want to have to go looking for them, that's all. That was really why we're playing yarn chicken this morning. Okay. All right, let's get this going and let's see if we have enough. Of course, they're half doubles as well, which means you need more yarn for them instead of a single or slip stitch. Hello, Pets World's brother. How are you? Hope you're kicking booty at Minecraft over there. That's a fun one. I've played it myself. I'm not very good at it. I'll tell you that much. My daughter has put me on survival mode before, and then she's put herself on the other one. What is it? There's survival mode where you can get hurt, and then there's basically, yeah, there's the end of it, you guys. I lost the game. Anyway, oh, creative, that's the other mode. And then she's proceeded to KO me. Let's put it that way. Marie, I'm working on the coat for Rizzo the Rat from the Muppets. But I played yarn chicken. I lost again. So I'm going to have to hold off on the rest of that. But I could do the other sleeve. So I could do the other sleeve, and I can also make his legs. So that's what we're going to work on next. My yarn was splitting. There we go. He doesn't believe me that I'm real. Oh my goodness. I am real. I'm right here over in Washington State. That's where you're tuning in from here. I know. I remember thinking that was odd too. Like when I would first see people on live, you would want to say hi in the chat just to see if they would recognize or acknowledge you, you know, because you're like, you don't believe that they're actually live. It's a cool feeling. Hi, Rita. How's it going? You played yarn chicken last night and lost as well? Yeah. I've lost it twice this morning because I was trying with other black, thinking that I only needed it for the bottom, then realized I had to do the one up here. And then I thought, yay, I got it. And then realized I needed it for the sleeves as well. So, oh my gosh. Knew how to switch to creative. And I was like, you could fly? You're like, wait, why are you keeping me in survival mode? I'm stuck on the ground getting by the bad guys down here. Oh my gosh. Oh, Margaret, you're designing a cardie for Camille's Creations Love Yourself Challenge and going to call it the All Laced Up Cardie. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, Sam. So you enjoy Minecraft too. 5 hours later, you're still playing. I like it. I don't like the whole survival mode, though. I like creative mode where you just go and build things. I think that's fun. It's addictive, especially with creative mode. Yeah. Yeah, because some of the things people design and put together, it's crazy. You have, that's a whole other skill in and of itself, you know. People that are, I bet people that are good at Legos would be good at Minecraft, like developing them themselves, you know, especially. I could never do that. I'd have to follow a pattern on Legos. Otherwise, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, you know. Right, Kimmy? I do that a lot where I'm like, oh, I've been subscribed to them for ages. And then I look and it says I'm not subscribed. And I'm like, wait, but I've been watching all these videos. I wasn't subscribed. What the hey? So then, of course, I have to hit that subscribe button, which is your reminder, right? If you're here, hit the subscribe, like the video, all the things. All right, we're getting the other sleeve started. Yay, Michelle's been a member for a month. That's right, one of the OG members. Yep, that's it. Did I don't know if I put yours in there, but I know I wrote it down. These are in no particular order. So with that said, let's go ahead and add some more people to our mailbox. We've got Mork and Mandy. Mandy. Yay, Mandy's in. Mandy is not in the house though right now, but she's usually around. Okay, we've got Beth, Elizabeth Toller, aka Beth. We call her Beth here. Sarah's in the house. Here you go, Margaret. You're going in. Songbirds Creation Crochet and more. It's Margaret. MDL's been a member for a month. Yep, you're one of my OGs. That's right. That's right, Michael. You're already in here. If I could say Oogie Boogie. See? Oogie Boogie. We always call him Oogus Boogus around here. We've got Ganny Joe in the house. Ganny Joe. I like saying that name, Ganny Joe. It's fun. All right, we got Mishi. Mishi was the latest one, and she gifted five memberships too, so which was nice. Sonia, I think I put yours in already. These are for Mishi's Crochet Neck. These are for, basically, we are doing a giveaway for members. It's the little ladybug that I made for Valentine's. Got the little heart-shaped spots on its back. So I'm giving it away to one of my members. Of course, Lana. Of course you are. Yay! And Rita's been a member for a month, and Ricky's been a member for a month, and Margaret has 2, and Mandy has 2. So you were lurking, Mandy. Oh my gosh. Why is your project in shingles or in singles? I was reading it and first I thought you were saying shingles. Then I thought you meant shambles. Then realized, no, you meant what you said, singles, like single crochets. And we've got Crochet Queen 29, or I know her as Blake. Blake is going in. Doesn't matter where you live, I will send it your way. Rebecca, Yarn Basket Toys. I hope you're still here and your tooth is not in pain. Oh, Ricky, why not? Oh, come on now. I think you're already in the thing too, so. Yeah, drop your drops, you guys. There you go. Shy. Maybe I'll hold off on Shy until she's here because I think she's going to try to join in later. I'll hold off on her so she can see me put it in. We got Granny D. Oh, yeah. Knit, Pearl, and Squirrel. Granny D. All right. We've done enough for now. We'll do some more momentarily. All right. No shingles. I know. That's why I was like, wait, hang on. I think I'm not understanding this right. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Do you guys remember what that's from? Something is not right. And so I sing this song. Anybody? Anybody? I'll give you a hint. It's from a children's book series that was made into a show. It was a cartoon. Nobody? Oh, come on now. Oh, everybody's tossing yarn. Yay. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. I need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If nobody's going to guess, I'll tell you what that was from. And see if you guys remember the books. No. It's from the book series Madeline. Do you guys remember that series? Sarah, I basically have the memberships, and then I have we have like a Facebook group that you can come into and share what you're working on, that sort of thing. And then I do have the pattern, and especially since you know how to crochet, you can always crochet one too. So that's always a possibility. Taking off, Marie? Aw, okay. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming in. Tossed yarn. Have a lovely day. Everybody's saying bye to Toka Marie. Okay, let me count. Hang on. The last time I was adding stitches that didn't need to be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. One more stitch. All right, so what's everybody working on? If you haven't already told me, let me know what you're working on. I've got to get this done, period. That's the end of that statement. No, I do. I need to get this Rizzo needs to get done by tomorrow. That's going to be my goal, to get him done by tomorrow. I'm also going to do a book review on this book as well. And so I'll do the filming for that. I've kind of started it, but just like filming myself crocheting, basically. A little B-roll, you know. So I'll say Oogie Boogie. See, Lana said Oogie Boogie too in the chat. See? What was I going to say? Oh, so I've also been working on my website. So I do have a website. It's frizzybee.com. If you look now, it's still, I believe, showing the original one that I had on WordPress. WordPress was the site I was using to basically, I don't know if you call it hosting my website, whatever it is. It's a blog that I had started many, many years ago. And I'm going to be starting to post there as well. And we'll do a newsletter. It's the In the Hive news kind of thing. So we will have that going on as well. But I have got that. I have launched it, but it said it could take up to 72 hours to change. So you don't need to check it now or anything. But you're singing the Oogie Boogie song. Nice. We have an Oogie Boogie that we put out at Christmas time, and he's actually pretty tall, and he pushed, I believe he's holding his dice, and then you push his hand and he sings the song as well. It's fun. I have you going, but the grant's here, and we are doing school. Okay, gotcha. So you're lurking and doing important things. You're knitting a sweater for your dad. There's Shy. Shy, I saved your name. I have others too, but as one of my members, your name gets put into the mailbox to win the ladybug. So that's a giveaway we're going to do on Valentine's Day, or as I like to call it, Valentine's Day. I don't know when that started. Might have been like maybe my son called it that or something. I don't know. But that's what we call it around here. Yeah. I would like to do some knitting this year at some point. I haven't knitted in a very, very long time. In fact, I think I'm going to frog one of the knitted projects that I'd started, and it was meant to be a little blanket to cover my daughter in her car seat. She's almost 8, you guys. And it only got to like that width, you know, and then it's not that wide. So it's really no point for me to make it into a blanket because it's too small for a normal person. Finished sewing arms for Happy Guy Mushroom. Then my new thing, going to make needle felted eyes for your axolotl. So you're needle felting the eyes for the Ami that you're making? Is that what you're doing? That is cool if that's true. You almost finished with the drawing of Shy. Yay, that's going to be so cool. Yeah. So the new website that I have coming, I'm hosting it off of Squarespace, which I think it's going to be a lot better than WordPress. Was very difficult to work with. And because I want to have a blog as well that I can share, just, you know, like when I would used to put on parties and stuff, I would go all out and doing all the crafty bits and things, and I would take lots of pictures and I would share about, like I did an Among Us party. I did my sister-in-law, actually, she, for her first child, her baby shower was Harry Potter themed. And so I was in charge of the Care of Magical Creatures table, which was the prize booth. So I was crocheting mandrakes and I was sewing pygmy puffs and I was making the little, what are the little, like, they look like little leaf sprout guys. I have one up there actually. Here, I'll show you. Hang on, show and tell. Okay. He's a little dusty, but but I was making these. So you make these out of wiring, and it's basically like this tape that you use in gardening. I don't remember what these little guys are called, but I made a bunch of these. Is it a bow truckle? No, that doesn't seem right. Anyway, so I was making these little guys. So I just made a bunch. Oh, I did Monster Book of Monsters note. They were for notes. So these were not my designs. I found designs I really liked from different crafters, and I made them, you know, because they had tutorials and such. So I made them, and I have a blog post that's over there, you know, so that's something that you can look at if you want to plan a Harry Potter themed party. You know, I made out of like really nice cardstock paper the howler, and on the howler each person would get like a little saying on the howler for something silly having to do with kids, but something that might be yelled, you know, silly stuff like that. But it was fun. It is a bow truckle. I was right. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Crafty Witch. Hi, Ganny Joe. How are you? Hope you're doing well. But I'm so tired. Oh, you were riding on the horsies today? Doing a quick little friendship leveling sesh in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yeah, Lizzie was having me help her with her Hello Kitty Island Adventure yesterday. The controls are very weird for me on the computer because I'm not used to playing a video game on the computer. So the whole, like, because you can't walk just straight, I'm so used to the old school 2D side-scrolling video games, not the three-dimensional ones. So when you're on the computer, you have to like hold down the button to go this way and push the other button if you need to go at an angle. It's just so weird. I was finally starting to get it though. Knit your first sweater. I got a free pattern for it, and there's a YouTube tutorial. Yay! That's awesome. Well, I said awesome again. That means I need to drink. Hydration check, right, Shy? All right. It's good to take time for yourself. Yes, that's very true. I just got this yesterday, Shy. Isn't that cute? I had a bee on it. I had to. What's it say? Thistle and twine plant stand, seeds, starts, flowers, herbs, honey, beeswax, and has a bee on a little, what do you call it? Blanking on the name, you guys. Oh my gosh, my brain. This is like my third cup of coffee. I don't have any excuses either. Anyway, it's a coneflower. Thank you, brain. Thank you. Brain engage. You have water? You're doing better than I am. I do have water downstairs, but that's not helping me right now. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Yeah, so, oh, I can show you this too. I like showing you guys stuff while I have you here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. So one of the birthday parties I did for my daughter, we were talking about Minecraft, was a Minecraft theme. And so my dad being a woodworker and I had come up with this idea that I saw other people were kind of building, and people were selling the blank ones for a lot of money. With my dad being able to make things out of wood, I said, "Hey Dad, do you want a little project?" And so he did. And so I like to do a craft when I host a party, and so because my kids like art, so for this one you got to paint your own Minecraft character. How cool is that, you guys? And I actually did a grid on this one, but I haven't painted it yet. But see, I was working on the grid. Obviously I didn't finish, but like I was working on making the pixel grid because it's all pixel art, right? So that was fun. And his little arms move as well. When you give my dad a woodworking project, he takes it to the nth degree, just because that's, the perfectionist and stuff. So I have like, that's what's left of the ones that he made. This was so many years ago too. Isn't that fun? I had thought about making my dad he's an underwater lover of, all sea life and stuff. I had thought the reason I started to grid it up was I was going to paint him like a scuba diver. I thought that would be fun as a gift, and I never did it, but maybe I will. I'm sure I'll do it some point. Oh my gosh. If I get one more work call during this live chat, I swear, don't they know I'm busy? Golly. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. It's almost 3 p.m., Sarah. Yeah, you're on the East Coast then. I know, drinking you and your energy drinks, Michael. Do you drink coffee or do you just drink those? Oh no. So it did keep you up, Shy, the coffee you had that late. Let's see. Sewed the twisted headband wrong. So now I need to cut it somehow. Oh no. Can you just like, I don't know how you do it, but maybe can you frog just the part that you sewed and get it back to where you could try it again? When your job gets in the way of your crochet. That's right. Hi, Tina. How's it going? Thank you, Ganny Joe. The Ara Temu special. I do on occasion buy from Temu. I will admit it. I had to because obvious reasons, them being bees. Oh my gosh, Sarah, she just needs one more subscriber, you guys, and she'll hit 70. That's awesome. Oh no, awesome. I said it again. I have to drink more. This is my reminder to myself to drink my coffee before it gets watered down and doesn't taste good anymore. Worth it though. Oh, your puppy needs a nap. That's cute. We don't have a puppy. We have 2 kitties that are one of them is very puppy-like. He'll climb right up on you and like want to be cradled. It's kind of funny. Celsius energy drinks or soda is the caffeine I get. Yeah. My first ever job was a barista at a little mom and pop cafe when I was 14 years old. And I didn't like coffee at the time that I started working there. So I would drink hot chocolates. And I think it wasn't until I remember when I went back, because I worked there several times, kind of in and amongst other jobs and stuff. And so when I went back one of the times as an adult, I ended up liking coffee. So it grew on me. I'm making the coat for Rizzo the Rat. So this is his little jacket, but I ran out of black. So I won't be able to finish the jacket, but I'm working on the other arm sleeve. So it'll be almost done, just needing that little edging. What if I can't find black in my tubs, you guys? I'm pretty sure I have some. You're hooked on Celsius too? I did buy 2, they're like energy drinks with prebiotics in them, and they're called Bloom was the name. And I got 2 of those to try. I wanted to just see if they were any good. Oh no. Are you breeding her, Ricky? I frogged it, but I'm gonna need to go now. Oh, no worries. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for hanging out for a bit. Hot coffee, because I enjoy it, but it usually makes me sleep. Hot coffee makes you sleepy? Even with the caffeine? Wow. That's crazy. I think I drink too much of it for it to make me sleepy. Oh my goodness. Like I said, that's my 3rd cup. I do, however, ask them to only put 2 shots instead of 4 in when I get the big one, because I like to taste the coconut. It's a Kokomo, so it's like a coconut mocha. So I like to taste the coconut and the chocolate. And not so much like really strong coffee. You only drink the one flavor. That must be the best one. This was Dutch's sticker of the month, you guys. Isn't that cute? Dutch love. I thought that was cute. I like the colors too. You can go to sleep while drinking coffee. Oh my gosh. I do have ADHD. Yeah. I like my coffee with lots of milk is the best. Yeah, so me too. With the morning ones that I make here at the house are, I have a Keurig, so I will usually have a flavored coffee of some sort. So I've got like a pumpkin spice one, and I've got a peppermint stick one, and then I will add a little bit of sugar-free vanilla, just a little bit, just to take away a little bitterness. And then I make it into a latte, so I foam the milk and all that, and it's so good. Gosh, it makes everybody sleepy. Let's see. No reading. No, she's only 9 months. Oh, I got you. 2 years old. The plan is to have a litter of 2. Gotcha. So you are not really, are you just trying to have more for yourself, or would you want to sell them, or what is the 2 that you want? Sometimes they have more than 2 though, Ricky. There's some dogs that have like crazy big litters, like randomly. You think you're getting 2 and you end up with like 6 to 8 of them. I know, right? Now you want coffee. It's so good. I do have them in decaf as well, or at least I have the pumpkin spice one in decaf. So if I feel like I've had too much, like when I have if I have one with the 4 shots in, I feel jittery. So I don't, that's what the other reason why I don't do the 4 shots in there. Oh, Mountain Dew's got a lot of caffeine in that. That used to be one of the things people would like mention about Mountain Dew, was it was one of the highest in caffeine. So I'll order some coffee from Espresso House tomorrow. Ooh. Would it be the best idea? Yeah. I get it. I get it. Doesn't have the wake me up effect on me. It just helps with the constant headache from a med that you're taking. Yeah. All right, let me see. No, I still have a ways to go. Michael, I haven't been using the Big Twist value very much, but I started buying it for this project. Look at this yarn barf mess that came out of the middle. The whole thing, I couldn't find the end. It's like, it even looks like it's throwing it up. Oh my goodness. 3, but only the females made it. So hopefully she will only have 1 to 3 puppies when it's time. Yeah. That's probably a good gauge. So close to finishing this, and then I have just his little leggies which are 20 rounds each. So I got to make 2 of those and then I can assemble. It's really bad. I was going to say, Michael, is that how they normally look? It's giving, I know. That's not what I was going to say earlier when I saw it, Ricky, because this was very wadded and a specific. Okay, I'll paint a picture and I won't tell you exactly what I mean. It was wadded in a long, slender form with the string hanging out. Looked like a feminine product, we'll put it that way. Yeah. I think I'm very good at finding the yarn barf, Michael. I think it's attracted to me. It's like, I feel like I'm constantly getting yarn barf. It's either that or I just don't know how to find the center pole very well. And so I give up and then I just yoink a whole bunch that aren't actually the center pole and it pulls out the barf from the center. Oh my gosh, is that true, Kimmy? Mountain Dew has 3 times the caffeine of coffee. Wow. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, this one was really particularly bad. But the other ones, some of them have been right there hanging out, so it was fine. But this particular one was like, nah. Good luck finding the center pole. You got to go study Winsome. Okay, have a good day. Good to see you. I know, right, Helix? I actually been editing. I was editing this morning. I have a yarn haul video that's coming from Joann's that I went to last week. And yeah, it's actually 2 yarn hauls, one of which I shared with some of you guys on one of my lives, but I'm sharing it for those that maybe didn't see it. And so it's a 2-parter, but I'll put in the timestamp. So if you saw the first haul, you'll just cross on over to the second one. Hi, Nessa. Busy with work and have a doctor's appointment. Oh, no worries. I'm glad you could pop in, say hi. Don't forget to drop your thumbs, right? Big twist to last 3 years of tutorials. But then what are you going to do, Michael? Then what are you going to do? Oh, thank you for throwing Yummy Cats some yarn. My Yummy Cats brand, while I'm trying to get, it's been very quiet too because I haven't been pushing it very much. I had a little bit of a hustle towards Christmas time for presents and such. And then I haven't really been selling anything because like I said, I'm not really promoting it very much. But I'm putting it just on hold. I do plan to really get back into it, but I've got to get these books out, you guys. I got to put my time and energy on getting this shop for FRIZZY'S going and getting that website in order and then getting my books back out. So those are priorities at the moment. That's right. There's more people now. You can, yeah, go for it. Let's see. Hi, Angela. Sitting here lurking. Nice to see you. Last yarn haul was 70 skeins. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many I got, actually. I didn't count them. I don't think it was 70, though. I don't think I came anywhere near that many. Yeah, what are the lots of horror dolls? Oh, there you go. There you go. You're going to do the creepy ones, huh? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that was the magic number I was looking for. Oh, here we go. I'm looking at the jacket and thinking, I did it wrong. Nope, I was looking at the red part, not the sleeves. Oops. All right, yeah, now I have to change to black. So this one, I can at least cut away from the yarn barf mess. And I can cut the red away. So now it's just a jumble. But it will be a cute little coat for Rizzo once I sew in all the ends and such. And I get more black. If I go back to Joann's, you guys, it's going to be bad. I can't. I've got to find the black yarn. I don't have any. It's like when I see the little pink box of donuts, you know. I just don't have that. What's the word I'm looking for? When you can't, when I could, like, I can't just see it and not dip into it. That's the problem. Willpower. That's the word I was looking for. I have no willpower when it comes to sweets. So for me, because I have that kind of personality, it's all or nothing. I either just agree to myself that I'm just going to go to town on the sweets, or I have no sweets. That's how it works for me. That's like, I stopped having any kind of, I used to drink wine. I don't drink anything anymore. That's been over 2 years now, because it's an all or nothing thing. I can't dip a toe in. I just am not, that's not my personality. Christy, hello, my dear. How are you? 16-ounce bottles. I go through about 6 or 7 a day. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of Mountain Dew. You do the do. I had to. Flooding in Northern California right now. Heavy rains and winds. Still in my physical therapy. We got a new puppy. Oh, what kind of puppy did you get? How cute. Hello, Preppy. How are you? Glad to see you're in here. Nice to see you. Callie's dropped her drop. All right. So now that we finished that, let me grab this skin tone here. Well, a rat's fur tone, rather. So we've got... I actually didn't use the same color because I didn't realize when I was buying all the colors for these. I thought all of them were big twist yarns, and they weren't. Apparently that one was supposed to be a red heart yarn. And I think in my head, you know what I bet you I was thinking when I went shopping? I bet in my head I was like, oh, I know I have that yarn. It's called Espresso. It's a red heart espresso. And I was thinking, yes, I have that one at home. I don't need to buy it. Well, then when I went to go make him, I forgot that it was red heart yarn. So I looked at the ones that I had bought, and then I saw this one, and I was like, oh, well, I must have bought that one thinking that that's the right color. It's not. It's a little dark for Rizzo, but I don't think it's too bad. Like, this is actual Rizzo, right? This is actual Rizzo. I mean, it's a little dark, but that's okay. I know. Sorry, guys. It's the horrific face. I'll face him this way. But I think it's going to come out okay. It's still a nice shade of brown, so. Oh, my goodness. Hit it a yarn ball. Oh, you chucked some yarn at Callie. Nice. Half lab and half Italian Marima sheepdog. Oh, my gosh. I bet that's adorable. So that's going to be pretty big then, right, Christy? It seems like it would be a pretty good sized puppy. Okay, legs. Here we are. Now I get to use my cute stitch marker. It makes just that chain, it makes that like charm sound, you know? Can you hear it? ASMR. All right, here we go. Here we go. Last 2 pieces of Rizzo. And then he'll be done. Yay, your sister subscribed. Awesome. You got to be like the Energizer Bunny, right, Kimmy? And so you don't have a battery. You got to use something. So there you go, Mountain Dew. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's use my little hook or stitchy marker. Do you guys think you could send something like this in an envelope? Or would it be too thick for an envelope? Because see, it does have a clasp. I know that's a random question, but I was just curious. What do you guys think? Because I know, like, I thought that the envelope ones, don't they have to go through a machine in the mail center? Yay! Your first knitting needles just arrived in the mail, Helix. That's exciting. That's so cool. I actually need to go to my mailbox, just the one by our house, because I don't know what Joanne's is thinking. I'm pretty sure this is why they're going out of business. Or maybe going out of business. I don't know. Maybe it's all conspiracy theory. But like, I tried to order for pickup. It got canceled by them. Then they said, here, have free shipping. I was like, all right, well, let's try to order it this way. So I did. Hi, Quee. How's it going? Good to see you. So I made an order for some of the yarns that I was going to try to pick up, you know. They split it into not one, not two, no, 3 different shipments, you guys. They sent it in 3 different pieces. I don't know why they did it that way. That's got to be more expensive by quite a bit. Oh, I could do the padded mailer thingy. Okay. Yeah. So not just like a regular envelope. They'd know that there was something in there. You would poke out the envelope. Yeah. Scared the metal would rip through the paper at some point. Oh, good call, Shy. Yeah, good call. You're on your break at work. Today is your 2nd day of work. Oh, congratulations. I hope you're enjoying your new job. I've crocheted for 27 years now, but this is the first thought towards knitting. You were just comfortable with crochet. I mean, you know, I think a lot of people kind of do one or the other. But that's going to be fun to figure out if you can do both. I'm sure you'll pick it up pretty quick. Also, they might just reject it. I learned the hard way a few times sending earrings that way. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Yeah. I do have those little tiny, I have a like smaller, yay big bubble mailer ones. So I do have those. Is that, you know, I used to work in the library system, which is why I love Fiber Spider, because he still works for the library and he does the same job I did. He's a library clerk. But anyway, so I used to work in the system, and you know, you place things on hold, you place books on hold or whatever it is that you're trying to find. And we would pull holds lists. And because, you know, I work for the county library, and so there were 9 different libraries in the library system, including a bookmobile. And so if you pulled the list, that hold, so let's say Julianne placed this book on hold. Okay, Cupertino Library is like, all right, I'm pulling my list. Here's the book. Okay, and then the minute that I either have the book at the Cupertino Library or I don't have the book, and then the list gets cleared, if I've pulled it, it does not get pulled somewhere else, right? You don't get pulled from multiple places. It's always from the one place. So I guess it could, in essence, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess it could then come from multiple places. Maybe that's why they're doing it that way. That's just so weird. I don't know. I feel like if there's one place that has everything, and maybe that's not the case. Maybe they don't all have the one I need. It had to come from 3 places. Do you see how I'm working this out in my head as I'm talking? Oh my gosh, it's too funny. Yeah, it's probably the same as how our holds went at the library, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because the one Joanne's was like, they probably pulled their holds thing, and it said, okay, you want the rave in the pink. Okay, so we've got that. We'll send that your way. And then they maybe didn't have this other yarn. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how it would have been an easier way for them to send it without having to send it in 3 packages. It just seems very weird to me. Or I don't know, have a warehouse and it gets all pulled from the warehouse. So that way it's not from a bunch of different stores that all have little pieces of things, you know? Oh, you're working at the Dollar Tree. Do you get a discount when you work there? I'm like, it's $1.25. I don't know. Do they get a discount? Let's see. Okay, Sarah, have a good rest of your day. Crocheting your dress for your 26th birthday in 3 months. Yay! Finish at 5. Nice. So my order sends to the closest store near me. Yeah, but if it's sent to, there are 2 stores near me. I just think it's, I don't know, the whole thing just seems weird to me. And you know, how come it came in 3 separate packages? And it's funny because 1 or 2 of the packages are the same yarn. So it's like they sent me 1 skein in 1 package, and then the other 4 skeins are coming in another package. So weird. Anyway. Okay, single crochet 3 in the same. Whoops. Single crochet 3 in the same. That's what I need to do now. Yeah, mine, it's so funny. It still they still have a sign up that says they're hiring. And I'm like, maybe you should take that sign down. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They have, I think, till, what the gal was telling me is they have till like March, is it 12th or 15th or something like that, for one of the buyers to actually purchase it, if that's what they're going to do. Either liquidate it or keep it. From what I've heard, there are 2 interested in liquidating and 1 interested in keeping it. So we'll see. They only do inventory once a year. Yeah, I can see that. Let's just say when my haul video comes out, I found yarns that they had in one of their boxes there that was a line that's already been discontinued, and I recognized it as being this one that I was trying to find, but knew I wouldn't find it because it'd been discontinued. And then all of a sudden, here they are still in like 3 packs. There wasn't a ton of them, but I was like, okay, they're in 3 packs. I'm grabbing them. So I got 3 colorways and talked to them at the front, and they said, yeah, you know, we've had boxes in the back waiting to go out for months. So they are bringing them all out now. And so that's why there's still stuff in there that's already been discontinued. So let's just say I lucked out. I was very happy about that. Court ordered to be sold by March 15th. Thank you, Michael. Got a legal notice that store is going on sale the 12th. Oh, and then it has to be sold by the 15th. Sad, sad day, man. I love Joann's. Ever since I realized it wasn't just for sewing. I thought it was only for a long time. Well, it used to be Joann's, what was it? Joann's Fabric and More or something like that. So I thought it just had fabric. I didn't really realize it had anything else. And then once I discovered it, I was like, oh, this is my place. This is my happy place. Okay. Nope. Come on. Kim, don't split. Thank you. Sarah, I thought you said you had to go. You're sitting here throwing yarn at each people still. Oh, it's so funny. All right. Maybe many will be, yeah. Maybe they'll have a different craft store that comes up. Michael's has always been too expensive, or it seems too expensive to me, unless it's on sale. I've still never used loops and threads, so I don't know if that's equivalent to Big Twist or if it's just kind of but I know that that's the big one that they seem to have there. Okay. Christy's got a bunch of yarn. She's chucking yarn at everybody. I know, Michael, that cracked me up when you told that story. He always thought it was a hair place because there was a bush, like a shrub, that covered the rest of the sign, and it just said Joanne. And he thought it was a hair place until they cut the shrub. And it said the rest of it. He was like, what? Oh my gosh. Premiere. Yeah, I did some buying on Premiere this past, I think it was like around Christmassy time when they had their big sale. That was my first time buying Premiere yarns, so I'm excited to use them. I have not, did I use? No, I haven't used it yet. I got some, I have not used them yet. I was just thinking of what what I was using on Shy's Hexie Cardi Wrap, but that's Hobie yarns. But that's my first time using Hobie yarns, which I like. I like them. Okay, let's see. Yep. For stitch markers, you guys, ones that are like these, are these the kind of clasps you like the best? The ones that, I don't know what you call those, but they like have like a little claw kind of thing. Do you like those ones? There's another one that comes around and it has this little part that you just open and then you can unhook it. So that's another one that I've seen. Out of curiosity. Inquiring minds want to know. Everybody's chucking yarn. So after this, let's see, besides getting Rizzo finished, I am probably going to work on my shop, my FRIZZY'S shop, because when the website gets launched in the next day or two, which is just a matter of them transferring it from what did I say, WordPress to Squarespace. But once that gets done and then it's live, the shop is not open yet, except for the clearance sale shop. That's still open. So you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see the blog stuff, and you'll have a link to the YouTube from there as well. But the other shop I have to work on the back end and get that ready to go. So that is another thing I need to work on. Too slick in your opinion? Yeah, it is. It is soft. It's very soft though, Michael. I like it. I don't know. Hi, Lori. How's it going? Nice to see you. You like the bigger clasps that are like earring clasps. Okay. I think I'll have to look at your stitch markers, Shy. I wonder if it's because I bought some. I bought a bunch of different charms with the thought to make stitch markers at some point. But I know that mine were not this. I have these too, but this was not the one that I purchased. I bought these other ones that I thought would be nice because they open up and then it has like the hook. So you just hook it in and then you can close it, if that makes sense. Rub the yarn and phrase the yarn for you. Oh, that's no good. I did, if you missed Kermie. Here he is. That's so cute. It's not easy being green. Kermit the Frog here. How's my Kermie? Hello, Pam. How are you, my fellow bee on the streets? You're lurking today. I've always used the cheap plastic ones, you guys. This was my first time, and it's so funny. I think that my nostalgia for Big Twist, even though I really only got into Big Twist more recently, and I blame Michael. I'm pretty sure it's because he keeps talking about Big Twist, and then I'm like, well, I need to try this because I haven't really used it that much. I did use, they have something that's very similar to Bernat Blanket. That's Big Twist. So I had used some of that. That was really the only thing I'd used so far of Big Twist. I didn't realize how expansive the brand is. Because I just I hadn't really seen it. And so now I started buying all these different ones that I keep seeing. He came out really cute, right, Shy? Yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Come on, brain. Oh, I haven't tried the Posh Crafty Witch. This, Sarah, I'm using the patterns from the Muppet book, which is what I've got here. I have Drew, who's the author, Drew Hill, is coming on my channel on Friday. So if anybody would like to watch me interview Drew about this book, That was the big reason why I wanted to make some of the characters, because I wanted to try out the book before I did the interview with him. But he's coming on 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday, and I already confirmed it with him. I sent him questions and things today actually, and he's like, yay, so excited. So you ordered bee charms to make stitch markers. They will work better on the clasps, I think. Oh my God, Christy, that made me so happy. I love bees thing. Well, you know me. I did buy some bee charm things, at least ones that I found whenever I was at Joann's. But the whole nostalgia thing I was going to say was that I saw Big Twist had these, and they had a couple of mugs that were, one of them said Stitch Witch, and they're mugs that the design is actually, it's like, you know, when they do pottery, and I don't know how you explain it. It's almost like embossed, like it's, I don't know how you call it. How do you call it? I don't know. It's like it's imprinted into it almost, rather than just like a picture slapped on, if that makes sense. Embossed. I think I already said that, but yeah, however they made it, it looked really nice. So that I did the Stitch Witch one, and then I went back the second time. They had a lavender toned one that said "In My Stitching Era," and had a whole bunch of different, you know, stitchery things on it, like scissors and, you know, needles and yarns and this and that. And so I had to get that too. They're 14 ounces, so yeah. It's going to be fun, Sarah. I'm very excited. And then next week on Tuesday, so this was probably, I scheduled this before we switched from Tuesday, Thursday to Wednesday, Thursday here in the channel. So this was already planned. This is Tuesday at 11. So we'll have 3 days next week together. But for Tuesdays, I've got Jada in Stitches coming on as well. And she wanted to come on during like the regular live time that worked for her. So we'll have Jada on in the Hive. Hi, Fatima. Made a beanie and a few flowers already. And what would we recommend for beginners to make? So if you've already made a beanie and flowers, I mean, you could try doing like a scarf, or if you want to get a little bit bold, you could try one of the Hexie cardigans. And Shy has a really good Hexie cardi wrap that I'm working on right now. If you want to dip your toe in making, I don't know if the flowers you've made are more applique style where they're flat, or if it's more Ami style. But if you want to kind of dip your toe in making amigurumi, I have some tutorials on the channel. I have like really basic ones. This is a little dino that you can make and learn all the stitches. And then I've got, actually, I don't think I've done a tutorial yet for this one, did I? I have a floppy cat one though that's really cute. I'm going to make a tutorial for the whale. I haven't done that yet. This one's coming. This bee, I have a tutorial to make, so these are all fun. So it kind of depends on what you enjoy making. Cowl, a poncho, yeah. Definitely. You could do a shawl. I like when people take shawls and they wrap it like a scarf and you have the tails coming down. I think that's really pretty. Hello, Ellen. You're excited for Jada to come on? Me too. She's so sweet. I've been chatting with her through email, and she's just such a sweet gal. You know, it's going to be lots of fun. And I love how involved her husband is on the channel too. Like he does all the stuff behind the scenes and letting her know when people are talking, what they're saying in the chat while she's doing the hands-on tutorials and such. Roses with the stem. Nice. Oh, I bet that's pretty. That's awesome. I also have lots of patterns. The Happy Sunflower pattern I have up. So I have that on Etsy right now, and then I also will have it on my website here coming up. I'll probably open the shop with just the stuff that I already have going on Etsy, and then I will be adding products from there. So I'm going to add FRIZZY'S merch. There'll be, you know, t-shirts, all those fun things, sweatshirts, maybe a mug with Frizzy on there. That'd be so cute. So I got lots in the pipeline. It's just I'm working towards them. Yeah. Who's up in the corner, Ellen? Who did I miss? Yeah. I love making tutorials. So some of them I did live, so they're in parts. Most of them are in parts, I would say. The most recent one I did was for this ladybug, and I made it in fun, vibrant Valentine's colors because normally they're black with red, and that's too hard to see in a tutorial, so we did it that way. So that tutorial's up as well. They're multi-part tutorials so that you're not sitting there for 3 hours in one sitting or 6 hours or whatever. That's more for me, I think, than for you guys, if I'm being honest. When I first put all of the footage for the ladybug and it showed me that it was over 3 hours of footage, I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to get this thing edited. And then I started getting through it. I'm like, maybe there's good stopping points. Oh, he's up in the corner. Jada's husband's voice. Yes, that's right. I know. I'm like, who's in the corner? Yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just I'll just do this as a crochet along, and I'll just release parts each day or each other day, whatever. So that's how I did it. And it worked out, I think. Oops, I need to decrease. Hang on. Bear with. Here we go. Yeah, I wanted to get, when I went to Joann's last, I really wanted to get some, I want to try the Clover Amour hooks because I keep hearing people saying how good they are, and I've always gotten the Bates and Boy hooks, so it would be nice to try those out. And Joann's had no sales going on for them unless you had like a 50% off one item kind of thing. But there was no clearance on them. They're $10 a pop, and so I was like, I don't really want to pay that right now. Right, Michael? I love doing tutorials too. I love teaching. I love sharing, the patterns and stuff in that way. I really do, but it's the editing every time that just gets me. It just takes me too long to edit, I think. That's the problem. I'm a very slow editor. Yay, Shade is in the house. Hello, Shade. How are you? Say hi. Out and about right now with family running errands. Yay, hugs and love. Program you use to write your patterns. I have hundreds. To write my patterns, so to design them on, is that what you're saying? I use Canva to design the patterns on and to kind of format them and whatnot. So I would say that's what I use. I used to use Word, but Word is, if you've ever worked with Word and images, it's just not easy. It's not intuitive. And I feel like it was never really meant to mesh well with pictures. So I think that Canva in that way is much nicer. Sounds good. So exciting. Thank you, Shade. It's always nice if you guys can catch the replays. I much appreciate it. Ooh, Alan's working on a Tunisian, I still don't know how to say that, entrelac blanket. It's finally clicked. Sweet. Yeah, Lana, right? You could make buku bucks. I'm telling you. You could make buku bucks if you can figure out how to edit. I've thought about paying Shy to edit mine because she does such a good job. I'm like, can you just do mine? I don't want to do the editing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Canva being good for homeschool things. It's good for a lot of things. I really, really like it. We pay for Canva, and I feel that it's very much worth it. Linus 2025 Crochet Along is Tunisian. The Project Linus 2025 Crochet Along is Tunisian. Very cool. Love that. I went to look for a size M clover hook. The hooks were so picked over. They only had one size M, and it was in a totally wrong spot. Right? I know, and I know, Shy. If you needed something to do, you don't need anything to do. You have enough on your plate. No, I wouldn't have even asked you. I know how much you have going on your plate. No, that's why I haven't posted the other one yet for, the unboxing. And I love the filming part. I love the you know, I love teaching. I love doing all those things. And then it gets to the editing and I'm just like, oh, I got to trudge through it now. You really want to go live. Any tips? Any tips for going live? Just, I think usually it's just people are so hesitant because they're nervous about it. You just kind of have to rip off the Band-Aid and do it, you know? Even if you don't have a big following or you're not sure if people are going to join, I would have things you want to talk about written down for yourself, because especially when you are not used to being in front of the camera like this, having those there, those talking points will be very helpful for you. So I would do that. and yeah, just try to, you know, try not to go. It's kind of like when you would give a speech, right? For me anyways, I would start talking really fast because I just wanted to get it over with. And so I try to remind myself to just slow down and not talk so fast. I do talk kind of fast and I try not to, but it just is how I'm wired, you know, so I try to slow down when I can. You know, I should teach Panda how to edit the way I do so he can edit my stuff. Yes. And then he can edit my stuff, Michael. Oh my gosh. Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. Yeah. So definitely having things you want to talk about, at least for those first few, so that even if you had nobody there to keep the conversation going, you have enough things that you want to talk about that you can talk about for however long it's going to be. If it's a half an hour live or if it's an hour live, I think that's a good thing to do. 16 away from your next goal for subscribers, Alan, or what's goal for what? What are we trying to get? You said drop. So I don't know if Nightbot, I thought even if you put the word drop within a sentence, I thought he would put it in there, but you may have to put it in separately. Just threw yarn on your window. There you go. Yep, everybody's chucking yarn again. All right. One more decrease. Okay, here we go. Oh, 500 is your next goal. Gotcha. And you're what? You're 16 away from it? That's awesome. Oh, that means I need to drink more of my coffee. I said awesome again. Pink plushie behind me. This one? This was from the Harry Potter book. I did a book review, and so I've got Pomona Sprout with her mandrake, and this is a pygmy puff. Now, I think it was one of my members was saying I should brush this with like a cat hairbrush. What do you guys think? To get it to be fuzzy. Because this is that teddy yarn that Premier has at like Dollar Tree and stuff. So the darker pink, you hold two strands together. So I used the teddy yarn and then just a regular worsted weight yarn. So I could try that brushing technique, because it really is supposed to be fuzzier, not as solid looking, I guess. You made the pygmy too, Crafty Witch? I love the little pygmy puff. I think it's so cute. And you're 14 away from 200, Margaret. Yay! That's awesome. Dang it. I said it again. All right. You would brush it? I've never brushed them before. I've always been afraid that they would rip or something, but that's probably not going to happen. So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow on the live, I'll bring a hairbrush, or I'll bring not a hairbrush, the cat brush, and we can brush it together. Would that be fun? We'll see how fuzzy we can make it. Does it rip the yarn, or is it just like making it fuzzy when you do that? But yeah, anyway. That's what it is. It does look kind of like a possum, though. I could see where you got that. Here, let's put in a few more members now that I'm thinking about it again. We've got Monique Worrell. We're going to put Monique in there. Whoops. Here we go, Michael. You're already in there, but here we go. We got Panda. Pandemonium Express is going in. We're not supposed to say awesome. I say it all the time, Lana, but I realized I say it. I don't know. Maybe I say it too much. I say it a lot. New Ami, I bought the pattern to the possum shark. How cute. See, I changed the word. Rita Pacheco. Rita was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here, but Rita, you're going in. You're going in the mailbox. We've got Carrie or Jetton. She's in there. Gentle when okay, be gentle. Good to know. Don't rip. Just be gentle when you're brushing them. It's kind of like when you're brushing your cat, right? You don't want to hurt them, poor things. I'm using it. Yeah, it's a reminder to hydrate also, except for I don't have my water, so I have my coffee. Michelle. If you're still here, you're going in. Book. Oh, here you go, Lana. There you are. Lana. You're going in. Book. Seeing if there's anybody else here that's here. Joanne, if you're here lurking. Joanne Thompson, you're going in. These are my members, you guys. If you're just tuning in, here you go, Callie. Callie Girl Crochet. You're going in. Yes, definitely subscribe to Margaret. Get her up to 200 and then some. Oh, Heather. Puppy's making me work. Aw. What's the puppy's name? Christy's here. Puppy. There we go. We're almost done with the members I have now anyway. Angela Branham. You're going in the mailbox. I don't know, man. I mean, when I was in California, I would think about having a dog, but up in Washington with it raining 3/4 of the year, can you imagine how muddy their paws would always get? That's okay. Nana Michelle Crochets is going in. Oh my goodness. Just come to the crafty side. Come to the frizzy side. Okay. Let's do, where was I? Oh, we're doing some singles. I'm excited for your interview with Drew. Yes, Tina, I'm so excited to have him on. I am ready to pick his brain about this book and how it came to be and things like, I don't know, who's his favorite Muppet? Who was his favorite Muppet to crochet? Who was his least favorite Muppet to crochet? I mean, these questions need to be answered. We must find these answers out. You found my studio and yarn. Yikes, I need a gate ASAP. Oh no. Hide the yarn. Hide it, Christy. I wish Icy would learn to wipe his feet on the way into the house, right? It needs like they need to have something. Do they have something for dogs where they can, would think that would scare them though, like put the paw in and it just sort of like washes it for you. And then maybe you just have a towel to dry it off real quick. I don't know. You met Drew on, what's TT? TT. I don't think I know that. That must be a channel. I was commenting the other day that, oh, I saw that one. Okay. No doors. He's having a field day in the open plan house. I tried to crochet. He's not having it. Oh my goodness. Hello, Monique. Hello. So if you play the replay back, Monique, I put your name into this. I put your name right in here. Listen. My members are in here. So we're going to draw a name February. What is it? February 14th is Valentine's Day. You're going to potentially win this little ladybird for Valentine's Day. A giveaway. Carlos, a.k.a. Steven. Steven's in there too. How's it going? Stephen has many names. That's his alter ego, Carlos Montoya. You got a text from Your Inspirations, 40% off and free shipping on Red Heart. Oh man, that's dangerous. Hello, Doochie. How are you? It's good to see you. Your puppies are fast. Oh, TikTok, maybe TikTok. Oh yeah. I should be on TikTok. I know it's the wave of the future. Not really. It's been around for a while, but I don't know. I just like, there's so many places to post on, I think. I will draw the name on live. Yes, Sarah, I'm going to draw the name on live. Definitely. Hello, Melissa. By the way, if you didn't know, Melissa is Monique's mom, right? Good to see you. I always love when I find these things out. Like, I had no idea that Mama G was Rusty's mom. I thought they were just like good friends or something. So I thought that was so cute. I love it. But the vet says he really doesn't need them done. He's outside enough that he wears them down. Oh, his nails. No, I did not make these earrings. These were made by, I don't even want to know who had to make them, but this is from Timo, you guys. I remember as a kid, I don't know if they still sell them, but they had a little kit you could get, and you would line them with the little thread, and then you'd have the beads, and you would make you could make it into a bracelet or whatever. And I totally made something like this before. I would probably enjoy it now more as an adult than I did as a kid. Not into TikTok, Callie, yeah. Monique is active on TikTok. Okay. You're so hip, Monique. I feel like I'm not very hip. My kids are like, TikTok, TikTok. And I'm like, I don't think you guys should know what TikTok is. But sounds good, Sarah. Good to see you. We'll see you next time. Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Crochet Addict from San Diego. Have a 30 skeins a month habit. Oh my gosh. Do you keep it to 30 skeins? You're like, okay, this is my max for the month. You know, it's like a subscription to skeins. Thor's due for me to take him for trims outside is mostly dirt. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Basically where I live in Washington, where the backyard that I have, okay, it's a newer development, but in the backyard, basically 3 houses converge, and we have like a retaining wall, right? A retaining wall, a fence line, and 3 of the houses back behind on the opposite side of the block, they converge to our backyard. And so what happens is that when it rains, as it does 3/4 of the year in Washington, all the water, because we're downhill, right? All of the 3 houses come down the ground, come right out into our backyard. So we end up with this muddy, yucky swamp in the back and water coming from the retaining wall, which cannot be a good thing. I am kind of worried about that, actually. I've seen videos where retaining walls actually come down because of too much water. It's like in the back of my mind. But anyway, you get this total swamp. We've got mud wasps, you know, grabbing the mud and everything. Bad. And so anyway, for 3/4 of the year, you couldn't use the backyard. It was that mucky, gross. It's like clay mud here in Washington. So anyway, we ended up cementing in 3/4 of the backyard. We've got a small grass area. We planted a couple apple trees, and we've got, you know, some stuff around the grass that we've planted. And then the rest of it is cemented in so we could actually have a use, being able to use it for more of the year than otherwise. And it's much nicer now. So we still get the swamp, but at least you have other areas you can walk around and not have to worry about it, you know? Let's see. Your kids got you into it, Monique. My sister-in-law is all about TikTok. She knows all these random things. She'd be like, oh, you know, you can use this and that to get this done, and like MacGyver something. I'm like, where'd you learn that? And she's like, TikTok. You learn everything. The clock app, yes. Oh my gosh. When Michael said the clock app, I'm like, what's he talking about? Oh my gosh. You buy when Hobby's got, or Hobby Lobby's got sales. Yeah. Time to get some stuff done before bed. See you all. Take care. Stay safe. Hugs and love. Sounds good, Ricky. Have a good night. Right? It's bad if you can't use your backyard. Yeah. It's pretty now. The kids still have a trampoline, which it's kind of on its last legs. Eventually it will be gone. And then that whole slab will be free to do whatever we want with. But it's kind of in an L shape, if you can imagine. So if your backyard is a square and 1/4 is grass, then the rest is an L shape. So on one side of the L, we have this really pretty gazebo that covers, it's rectangular, so it's rather large. And that way we can actually sit out there. We've got a fire pit, lights that go up into the gazebo. So it's really lovely to have that in the summertime, and you can go out and just enjoy the warm weather and that kind of thing. Roast some marshmallows, that thing, that stuff. We've got our barbecue, and then on the other side we have the trampoline. 2 giant granny squares to help calm the stress of autism. So one a skein a day habit right now. Yeah. So you crochet enough to work through 1 skein a day. Wow. $4 after taxes on the cheap stuff. Yeah. That's not bad at all. My kids convinced me to touch grass, so I'm sweating. I'm sweating at the park. Touch grass? You'd rather be crocheting. There's Steven. There's the Carlos is gone. Steven is here. Yeah, take it with you. We've really tried to make it cozy, Jucha, because it needed an overhaul for sure. Now it's really lovely. So crocheting anything in January so far. In February, all I seem to be able to do is granny squares. That's okay. You're still making something. Baby steps, baby steps. Crochet Ninja. Yeah, I want to know too from Drew, like, I always wonder with crocheters, if they are able to crochet, how much can they crochet in a day, that also have, social media and other things like that. Are they enjoying crochet as a hobby, or has it become a business? Like all those kinds of things. So, anywho, okay, decreasing again. Let's go. Making a foot. You take yours everywhere, Melissa. I want to take mine everywhere, but I don't. If it's somewhere that I'm going to sit for a bit, like, if I'm going to do a doctor's office or something and I know I'll be there for a while, or if I'm going, I don't know, if I went to a library. I haven't gone to a library in a while, but that would be another place I would use it, or I would bring stuff. The Carlos has fallen. Long live the Steven! Exercising. Boo! Monique, you weren't here, but I was mentioning that I actually started exercising again, and I haven't exercised in a while. But on Monday, I now exercise in the mornings from 5. By the time I get down there, it's probably like 5:10 to 5:45 or so, and I do 30 minutes of Zumba. So I'm trying to be healthy. Benny will do the ribbing on the poncho. The ribbing, I've done ribbing on a lot of other things. I don't get what my problem is. So you made the poncho, but now you're like, I can't bring myself to make the ribbing part. Boring before I started growing veggies on it. Now it feels way more alive. Yeah, I've been wanting a she shed for such a long time. And actually Costco now has a greenhouse that looks like a she shed, you guys. Like it has a door. It has a window that you can open. Obviously everything has that kind of it's kind of frosted looking sidings. And then inside you walk in and it has like an L-shaped, could make a very good desk, plus a shelf above that. I showed my husband, I'm like, that looks a lot like a she shed. And I think that would fit where the trampoline is. I'm just saying. It would just, where our trampoline is, because of where the sun starts, right? In the morning, it gets the morning sun, and then it would not get the afternoon hot heat of the day. It would not get the sun there. It would be in shade from the house, which is actually pretty perfect, because otherwise I think it would get too hot. But I would definitely have the door open, the window open. I would have plants out there. So I don't know. And it's like $1,000, something like that. So it's not cheap, but it's a decent size. And it would make really nice videos out there, I bet you, if I put a lot of plants out there. And I bet my plant that is, I don't know, some days it looks happy, some days it's like very not happy at all. That would like it out there. I should tell my husband, but my plants, they need it. Oh my gosh. Julie. Oh my goodness. You just can't lose that time, Julie. I mean, I tend to bring my phone, or I actually have a, what do you call it? Crossword puzzle in there. Doesn't that sound perfect for a filming spot? I mean, oh my gosh, Melissa, don't get me on the trampoline. You know, after you've had a couple of kids, there's different things you can't do and hold in other things. Let's just say it that way. You know, for example, sneezing. Sneezing causes other things to happen sometimes. If it's a really good sneeze, you know. Just saying. Trampolines, that's another one. You can't be jumping around. You know, the bladder doesn't hold things in as well as it used to. Oh my gosh. Lana, I don't know. I think we've got two conversations going, Lana. I was talking about a she shed. That would be good to be filming in. The restroom, not so much. Oh my gosh. You started seeds for a hydroponic garden. Already have sprouts. That's amazing. After only 3 days. How cool. Oh, yeah. My kids used to try to get me to go on the trampoline, and I did for a bit, but Lana. She shed, not a pea shed. No. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these are the kind of things that we just have to, you know, embrace as we get older, especially after having had kids. The muscles just don't work quite the same anymore, you know. You accept the new you and go from there. Like I ended up with, I call them tiger stripes, but I ended up with major stretch marks all across my stomach. And so my muscles, because stretch marks are really like muscles that have kind of pulled apart, right? So that's what you're seeing is the separation. My muscles are shot. Like I used to hold my stomach in when I was younger all the time. I always wanted to look fit, even if it wasn't, you know. I can't do it anymore. I don't have the muscle strength. I can't even hold in my gut, you know. It just has to let it out, I guess. Poor body, oh my goodness. My bladder can't handle the trampoline. No, ma'am. Nope. Where am I, you guys? I'm distracted. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 6. You have lots of tummy muscles. What's that? I love that. Oh my gosh. My daughter even said, because I always tell them, I'm like, this, I was happy to have you in my stomach. This was the aftermath, right, of having both of you in my stomach. And I'm okay with that, you know? Like I've grown to love all my stretch marks, all the extra bits and things, and the bits that hang that never used to hang and all that kind of stuff. Wouldn't trade it, you know, like it, this is just what I had to do to have my children, and it's okay. But my daughter in the past, she's been like, I don't want kids, Mom. And I'm like, why not? And she's like, because I don't want my body to have to go through that. I'm like, you don't think about it, you know, and it's fine. It is what it is and stuff. And I said, maybe you'll get the genes from your dad's side because they bounced back. So you got 50% chance. So we'll go with that. That's true, Melissa. Yeah, granny squares are good. That's why I love the Hexicardy, is because it's very mind numbing. You just keep going and going and going. Yeah. Oh, your second, he was 24 inches long. Oh my gosh. That's a big baby. Projects, it could be absolutely no, but at the moment I'm not selling my crochets, so no worries. Thinks my marshmallow tummy is comfy. It could be all that. Oh my gosh. Your twins did you in, Melissa? Yeah. Well, mine is just like, I call them my Ghibli bits. Oh, you're leaving at Ghibli bits, Shy. Have a good day, my dear. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, there's no nothing doesn't jiggle. Let's put it that way. It's like jelly. It just, you know, I'm like, it's like the Pillsbury dough person, we'll say. And so my daughter thought it was funny because it'll just jiggles a lot, you know? And so anyway, so she would have me do this thing where I would like push it out and then she could see it like jiggle. She's like, do it again, Mom, do it again. Just like, can we stop now? I think I'm over it. Thank you, Shy. Yes, don't forget, like the stream. We're talking about all the things, you know, Ghibli bits. Oh, we're talking about yarn. What else? People keep wanting to buy my work, but don't even want to pay enough to cover my cheap yarn. That's the thing. People don't, yeah. Many will not understand and don't understand what goes into making what we do, you know, and value what we make because they can buy things that look similar at such a cheap price that they just don't want to bother with it, you know? So you have to find the right buyer that will value yours as something that is made by hand, and also you have to almost have your stuff marketed in a way that it's like a boutique thing, you know? So you get those that value something that is not made in bulk more, and otherwise you just get people that are like, I'm not paying that, you know, and it just won't make sense. So but I think, yeah, it's tough. If you ever watch Crochetpreneur, she talks about that a lot, that you need to set your prices such that you're not only making back what you've put in, but there's formulas that people come up with, right? And you're getting back money for marketing, you're getting back money to pay back your costs. And then you're also getting money on top of that, right? So it's a whole thing in and of itself if that's the route you want to go. Right, exactly. Fast fashion has ruined us. Yeah. Well, and that's what I mean. Like, you have to have it almost as like a boutique. You have to promote your work as something that is hard to come by, you know, so that people see the value more than just the next thing. And I think a lot of the times I'm noticing a lot more that even on Etsy, people are selling like flowers and different things that I know they did not make themselves. They bought them in bulk on Temu, AliExpress, because I've seen them on there. I've seen them, you know, in bulk. You can buy them and stuff. And so they're taking those and maybe photographing them differently. It's the same thing though. and then they're trying to sell them as handmade, and it's just really ruined a lot of what we do, unfortunately. Take them to Hobby Lobby, they buy the yarn, then I charge $10 a day labor, 10 days advance pay, commission only. There you go. Yeah. Well, you see it at Walmart. There was a brand that came out, I can't remember what it was called, but it was plushies that were made to look knitted, like knitted Amis or something. And I saw that at Christmas time. They weren't that good, but they were selling. Your friend or your son has a friend that wants a blanket in blue and purple. I've known him for years. He calls me mom and remembers my B-day. Going to make him this blanket in the blue and purple and yarn I have. Yeah, of course that sounds okay. I'm sure he's going to love that. I think that's, for me, I used to sell the finished products. When I first started working as an amigurumi designer, I would make them and sell them finished. And I ended up with such bad, like, shooting pains in my arms from crocheting 8 hours a day, every day, trying to get these, mostly it was the happy sunflowers. I made so many of them. And I had other patterns as well. This is before I started selling patterns. Then I finally realized I could not keep up with the demand, and I wasn't charging what I should be charging for them. So you can up your price, make less sales, but still make about the same, right? And then you're not killing yourself to try to get this finished, or get the up for the demand and whatnot. Or what I chose to do was I started selling the patterns, because now it's a digital product and it just goes right to the person. You know, yeah, you get less money. You only get a few dollars here and there, but there's a lot of people that want to make those as gifts and stuff. So that ended up working out better for me. And then I stopped doing the finished plushies, because you can't make, a lot of times you can't make what you need to make it worth it, unless you have it planned out appropriately for your business. So they must crochet one to photo, then swap the cheap ones. Yeah. Well, I've seen stuff on Temu where the photo that you see when you're scrolling, oh, that looks really cute, that cute little charm sort of earrings or whatever. As you're scrolling through the picture, there's one that looks not good at all. Like it's like the ugly duckling of the bunch. That's probably the one you're going to get. And then they'll say, well, there was one of the pictures that looked just like this. Like, 1 of 10 look like that, but the rest of them look like this. Sounds good. Bye, Melissa. Have a good one. Yeah, if you want, exactly, Lana, like, you can expend the energy as a gift if that's what you want, but definitely have him pay for the yarn, for the blanket. You're going to doing patterns, Crafty Witch? Is that where you're, what you're going to start doing? Compression gloves and occasionally wrist splints. I was trying the compression gloves because I start getting flare-ups sometimes. They feel very constricting. I don't like feeling constricted. So that didn't really work for me. So I was sitting there trying to crochet and I'm like, I feel like I can't move very well, which is the point. But yeah, I didn't like the feeling of it. Hi, Sandykins. The early days of Etsy, there were not a lot of paid PDF patterns available. I was shocked at how much more money I made selling the pattern versus the actual items. Yeah, there's a lot more people that want to crochet these designs that you've come up with. So you're getting paid for your brain that's created this design. And I think that's cool. I think that's an amazing way to, you know, celebrate your creativity and whatnot by letting other people make these items. Yeah. Yeah, just make what you want. And then that's why for me now, so I went from doing plushies to doing only patterns. Now I'm doing patterns, but I also am doing tutorials on the channel because I also am making an income here on YouTube by being monetized. And so by watching the tutorials, you know, I get some of the ad revenue and all that kind of stuff. So I'm willing to release the pattern, but you just have to help with like watch hours and that kind of thing. So you can either get one way or another. You just pay a few dollars and just get the pattern, or follow along on a tutorial and watch it that way and get it for free, you know? So yeah, different ways to bring in revenue, right? Especially if this is your job and this is what you're doing, which is what I'm trying to do. You have to get it in some way. So that seems to work out pretty well. Amazon has some nice gloves that are not that stiff, but still support some. Wonder if it's the ones I got. I got these pink ones that it's just like, it looks like a little sleeve and then has just a hole for your thumb and then one hole for the 4 fingers. That's the one I got. I think I got one that was too tight though. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of ultimately why, one of the reasons I wanted to get monetized. I wanted to be able to release my patterns that way too. But, you know, and even on websites and stuff, you can get free patterns like on a blog. But usually you have to do something. Subscribe to a newsletter so that I can let you know what's going on around YouTube and around whatever I'm doing on the back end, right? So, you know, not everything is free. It's free, but you have to let us tell you what else is going on, right? You might be interested to know other things too. So that's kind of, if that makes sense. You're giving your time, or you're giving, you know, one thing or another, I guess. What site do I sell through? Well, right now I have, my stuff is on Etsy, Ravelry, Lovecrafts. Those are the 3 big ones, I think. I haven't really updated Lovecrafts in a while. I probably should check on that. I know I don't have all of my patterns up on there, but definitely Etsy and Ravelry. And then I am opening, so FRIZZY'S.com. It's my website and it's getting revamped. So in the next day or 2, it'll look a little different. I will also be having a shop on FRIZZY'S.com. So I'm creating my own website. That way I'm not giving to Etsy and Ravelry. Everybody has lots of fees. So I'm doing it that way. And I will be selling additional things on my website. Eventually my children's books will be on there that I write and illustrate. So there'll be a lot more on my website. So that's where I ultimately want everybody to be, is on my website. Oh, sounds good, Margaret. Oh, did Kim start? I should probably head off too, actually. Try to like the ones I found. Yeah, those are I didn't like them, Melissa. they felt like I could barely move my fingers. It was terrible. Size small, and they are too big for me. You have little hands, Margaret. Little hands. Hi, Lydia. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Medium, and they are tight. You must need extra small. Yeah, the ones I got weren't small. I don't even know what size they were, but I just didn't like them. So, Melissa, if you can let me know which ones work for you, that would be great. You can send me an email if you want, or you can go on our, there's a FRIZZY'S white group, but my email is in the chat, because I would love to know if you found a good pair, which ones you're using, because I have not found any that work very well. So it won't, Melissa. No, that's the problem. YouTube won't let you. That's why you'd have to email me probably. Not unless, I think if you're a moderator, you can do a link, but that's the way I know of. So. But anyways, I will head out, you guys. It's been a couple of hours, my goodness. It's been fun, though. I've been having such a great time chatting with you guys while I work on these little feet now. But I will be back online tomorrow. So same time, 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time in the morning. I'll come back on. And tomorrow I am planning to work on the Hexicardi wrap. Hi, Amber. I've heard Kim is on. So that's why I figured we could do a B raid over to Kim's. Just diamond art painting. Nice. Yay. I should see, actually. Let's see where Kim's is, if she's actually online or not. She comes online when she's heading back home. So it's Fortunate Creations Kim. Oh, maybe she's not even on yet, you guys. I don't know that she's actually on. Let's check. Fortunate Creations. Yay! Amber, what are you working on? Did you go live again today, or did you end up skipping today? Oh yeah, she's not. I don't think she's on yet. She isn't. She's not on. You didn't find Kim? I mean, I can hang out for a little bit longer if you want, you guys. I'm just going to work on this foot a little bit more. And we'll see if Kim comes on. Then we can all do a frizzy raid over there. Let's see here. One. Decrease one. Decrease. Here we go. Oh, is it? I can never remember exactly when she gets off of work. It's probably changes daily, but yeah. The Grand has left. Ah, you're on. Now you've got some time to crochet and hang out. Sweet. Oh, check out Crafty Witch. There you go. Hang on. Okay, I've got one more decrease. That's what I'm doing. I was sidetracked on which row I was on. FedEx just delivered my new shelves. Yeah, Rebecca. Woohoo! All my yarny friends. And thank you to everyone that tossed me yarn. Yay, Kimmy. Yeah, let me know, you guys. If you guys see that she's on, we can always do a frizzy raid over there, and then we'll head out. But for now, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. We've still got 24 people hanging out. Don't forget to put the thumbs on, you guys. I know I need to go pick up. Rebecca, I think your package came to my P.O. box, so I need to go to my P.O. box to pick it up. I'm excited. Very excited. This is cute. It's a little foot. I like it. I likes it. Okay, single crochet. Okay, we're going to add stuffing, but not for a few more rounds. Good to know. Good to know. How should I do his bag of jelly beans, you guys? You guys got any ideas? My thought was that it might be kind of cute if I made them out of air dry clay. So I could make the little beans look just like jelly beans. I could paint them. And then does jelly bean... I guess I don't have to do whatever's written on a jelly bean. I don't even know if they have anything written on them. Yeah, Rebecca, it's my P.O. box. In hindsight, I should just give you the other one, but that's okay. That's just an excuse to go get more coffee. Because of my hydration checks, because I say awesome all the time, then I can finish my drink before it gets all gross. You're laughing at the W. What's the WC, Toolie? WC. That's right. I know, it was delivered to the front desk at the P.O. box. Yeah, it's like a mail center. That's where it is. So that's why they have a P.O. box. I almost wish it said P.O. box so that people realize that it was a P.O. box. But the way that it is, it's like, it looks like it's almost like a house address, but it's not. I wonder if we're actually going to get snow. It stopped completely. It stopped snowing, stopped raining. It's dark with clouds, but it's not. I think we're supposed to in the next day or two get some snow, though. Styrofoam peanuts cut in half and colored. Oh, like little foamy ones. Oh, WC. Jelly Bellies hovering. Okay. Yeah, in the for my patterns, I have not done pattern testers yet. What I generally do for my patterns is I will write them up like chicken scratch on notebooks. Then I type them up and I put them into my Canva template that I've created. And then on the second go around, I work off of the printed Canva template one. And that way I'm testing it a second time, but I'm not looking at the written one because you know you can change it. You can mess it up between writing it and typing it. So I go based on the typed one. So I am testing my own patterns, but I will eventually, I would like to get to the point of having pattern testers. So I will let you guys know if it gets there. Oh, wash closet. See, I'm not hip with the lingity, guys. It's a UK term. Cloudy here and cold. Yeah, it is cold. I don't think it's cold enough though for snow to stick. I'm not sure if even when it snows, like if it does tomorrow, they were talking about it might snow again. I don't know if it's going to stick or not. Bathroom was the word I was trying to find. It's the easiest way to explain. That's true. If I was hip with the lingity, but I'm not, especially nowadays. Oh my gosh. Half the time when my kids are talking, I have no idea what they're talking about. I have absolutely no clue. They use words that don't make any sense to me. Come on. A little clippy on there. There we go. I watched this morning Elise Rose Crochet, who I had on recently. She has a video up. She was talking about different shawls that she found. And there was one shawl, there was actually a few that I wouldn't mind making. Never made a shawl, but this one was made. It was, what was it called? Let me see if I could find it really quick because I actually saved. It's a free pattern, which means I should really share it with you guys because, I mean, we all like free. If I go to my Ravelry, I think I could find it that way. Let me see if I can find it. It was so pretty. I would make it though and do that wrap like I was telling you about. On your see, I'm not on Ravelry that much. I'm trying to figure out because I did save it and I downloaded it. Oh, if I downloaded it, hang on. Bear with. Okay, it's Corin Purifoy. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. It's called Write a Line, Erase a Line. Okay, let me see if I can find it and send you guys the pattern so you have it because it was so pretty. Let's see. Write a line. What did I call it? Write a line, erase a line pattern. Here it is. Here it is. Yay. Okay, I'm going to post this to you guys. I think you'll like this one. This is really pretty. This was one that Elise was mentioning. But yeah, so that's a free pattern for download. It's so pretty. So if you guys are into making shawls or anything like that. Okay, what am I missing here? Okay, Amber says 20's here and is trying to make roads slick. Ooh. I'm in Washington. I'm in Southwest Washington. Did you get your appointment? Okay. Oh yeah, Amber, how did that go? You're working on the plastic canvas crosses. Finally got your laminating machine yesterday. Nice. I'll be releasing my 3rd and 4th patterns, maybe my 5th as well. Kimmy, wow. What are they for, Kimmy? Are they ponchos, shawls? What are you making? Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love what she was talking about for it too. So it says, Write a Line, Erase a Line is an ode to the music of the Decemberists and to the epic story of Joan of Arc, who sat in her garden and received the visions that inspired her to change her world. I just think that's so pretty. Gives me chills. But yeah, that was one I liked. There was a few that she shared that were super cute. What in the world is that, Amber? Oh, Kim just popped on. Okay. I'll let you guys do a frizzy raid over to Kim's. Hang on, let me see if I can get the link for those that don't have it. Okay, here is the link, you guys, and we will do a frizzy raid over to Kim's, who is on her way home from work. And so we'll find out how her day went. But I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with me. I love hanging out with you guys. I will be back tomorrow again. Same time, 11 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. And I hope to see you guys then. All right. Tell her Frizzy sent you, you guys. See you next time. Goodbye.